Hello there! Hello, how you all doing? It is time for an exciting little game of Parkasaurus. A lot of you might not know Parkasaurus. In fact, even I barely know Parkasaurus. But I do remember having a little fun with this game a little while back. And yeah, basically that's it. Basically, that's it. Yeah, Parkasaurus. It's an indie zoo management game. As the name might suggest, it's about dinosaurs. And last week it got the Sea Beast DLC, so I wanted to go back to it. Problem is, why didn't I stream it last week then? Well, it had the sad misfortune of coming out the same day that Cult of the Lamb came out, so we all know how that story goes. So, let's take a look at the campaign then. Are we going to go for a campaign? Are we going to make a game with custom settings? Load game. Quite frankly, I do not know a lot about this game anymore. I've only played it like last year, but it's been a long enough time for me to forget a lot of things. You know what, let's just go for a custom game mode thing at first. World map, default. Interesting. Sandbox, Dinosaur Tycoon. Okay, increased difficulty. Okay, I don't quite know. Maybe we should just go for the regular game. You know what, let's just find our footing first. Let's find our footing first. And just continue on the world map. I don't quite know where and how to access the DLC. I mean, it's a couple of new dinosaurs, aquatic themed. But you know what, no, I kind of don't want to just continue something that I barely remember. So instead, let's just go for something entirely new. Entirely new! So, the question is, which of these will be entirely new? Oh, this looks like it has aquatic themed stuff. So I think the beach resort is where we are most likely going to go. Unless I see something else that is more likely to have aquatic dinosaurs. But I don't think so. Maybe breeding. We've been asked to fix this badly created dinosaur habitat and to get the dinosaurs breeding. Either that or we're going for... You know what, let's just go for custom. Let's just go for custom and see what happens. I don't think I ever played custom in this game. What is the name of this park? A good question, isn't it? How about...
Parky McParkface.
Well, I guess that's it then. Parky McParkface. Well, I'm still missing one more letter, so I don't think we can afford the space here. There we go. Alright, so park closed. How did you do the building stuff in this game again? Do I have a budget? I do have science points up there. But apparently other than that I don't have anything else anymore. That's the problem whenever you're playing management games. Or rather when you're not playing management games anymore for a while. Because all of a sudden you do not remember how to play them. A footprint. Okay, maybe used in the portal. Construction tools. Okay, first things first, we need to create an exhibit. I guess that's the most important thing here. So we do have some paths and we do need some fences, I would say. There are the fences. Wooden fence. Dino exhibit fence. Concrete fence, a glass wall, short glass wall. Since we are talking about a Stegosaurus here, I'm just going to assume that maybe the wooden fence will be enough to keep him in. We'll see, we'll see. Either we're going for the wooden fence or... Why is there a tree in the middle of my road? Anybody want to explain to me how why there's a tree in the middle of my road? No, just me wondering. Alright then, I don't quite know how big enclosures were supposed to be in this game. Oh, wait, I see now. I do have money. Okay, so now that we have created an exhibit, we do need a door for this exhibit to be entered by our rangers. Considering that, yeah, let's just put it over there, all the way over there. And then, last but not least, let's place the dinosaur egg in there. Good, then let's check on him. We do need grass terrain for the Stegosaurus and an exhibit of 420 foot. This thing is not nearly big enough. Can I... Okay, I should pause this for a moment. Let's deconstruct a couple of things here. I think I should probably give it more depth, just so that the Stegosaurus will have a little more privacy. And there we go. And let's try this one again, shall we? Let's try this one again. There probably is a better way to do this than the way that I'm doing it right now, but as long as I do not know of it, this will have to suffice. I do like that they are showing you the other lines as well. 485 feet. Okay, that's a lot better already. And then I did need grassland. Jesus Christ, since when is grass that expensive? I mean, I guess we are building in the middle of the desert. Wait, where's it forest? Alright, well, it will be fine. It will be fine. So what else does the Stegosaurus need? Grass? Wait, rainforest. Is this rainforest now? Size medium, parent U, food vegetables. I mean, it kind of looks alright as the basis. You know what, let's just unpause and see how it goes. Then I guess we'll need a couple of employees. Where the hell can I hire employees again? Paths 1, we already have that. And my first dinosaurus is almost ready to hatch, so I kind of should hurry it up. For vegetable aquatic eaters, alright. I mean, I guess one small vegetarian feeder will do the trick. Oh, and we can hatch him. You know what, let's just hatch him. And there we go, that's our first dinosaur. Let's give him a name, shall we? Why not? First name, oh, we can give him a first name and a last name. Interesting. What do we want to name him? You know what, I'm just going to name him Shiny. There we go. Shiny the Stegosaurus. So, what do we need now for Shiny to thrive over here? He's not all that happy right now. The biome of the exhibit is not a rainforest, alright? How can we make it a rainforest again? The answer might surprise you, might surprise me. I probably expect there to be a need for more water or something like that. Shelters, no. So many things that I first need to unlock. Scenery. I would like to be able to check the biome somehow. Ah wait, there we have it, okay. Right now, it is forest, and for it to be a rainforest, it literally just needs to be wetter. Alright, I should have been able to guess that. A water tool and a deep water tool. Considering that he's probably not going to be able to swim, I think water will suffice. There we go. Interesting water effect we've got going there. Okay, I will need a lot more water, but I'm on the right direction here. Question is, does this count as reducing the overall amount of tiles? Let's add a little more over there. Like this, round them out a little. Hey, and there we go, okay. It is a rainforest now. It's barely a rainforest, but it is a rainforest. Okay, Shiny is a lot happier already. That's good, that's good. This dinosaur needs more rocks suitable for the okay, more rocks then. More rocks. Good rock for forest, rainforest and taiga. Alright, so the rocks do have specific terrains as well. Is that a rock? No, that's grass. Or does it mean grassland? Ooh, I want to see what happens when I put you down in the middle of the lake. Oh, that looks kind of nice. Can I turn you around somehow? I don't know if I can rotate rocks or something like that. Would be interesting though. Let's just hit a couple of the usual... wait, it says it right in the bottom corner. R to rotate. There we go. That's what we want to see. So, how many rocks do you even want? Is the question. Oh, wait. Did the rock change? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. They're changing it up whenever I place down a new one. That's cool, that's cool. I'm hip, I'm with it. So, do you still want more rocks? More bushes. Alright, I mean we can work with the bushes. Do you still need more rocks though? Everything looks good. Privacy. Not very private. Alright. Or remove paths touching the exhibit. I think the bushes will probably give you a little more privacy, so rainforest and taiga. I do like how everything is color-coded. Also, I don't know. That's one of the things that I have as a problem with a lot of those games whenever it comes to animal tattoo or zoo simulator games. And don't get me wrong. The privacy thing is something where on one hand I fully understand it, and it makes the game more realistic that way, because no animal constantly wants to get stared at. But a lot of the time when it comes to zoo games, the animals just mindlessly wander around, and that's where my problem with it starts. Why is that a problem? Well, that's quite easy, because whenever the animal mindlessly wanders around, you can give it so much hiding space, but the animal just decides, no, I'm not going to hide anywhere, I'm just going to wander out in the open and be stressed out about it. And that kind of pisses me off whenever that happens. Okay, that's pretty cute. That's a pretty cute terrain. Oh, and you still need a couple more trees. Alright, none of these are trees. I think pines are something that kind of looks dinosaur-y, right? Fir tree. Do we want firs? Small firs. What's the difference? Wait, that's... Oh my god, that's big. Okay, I don't think I want to go that big first. For starters, let's stick with fir trees, I think. And a couple of small fir trees. There we go. Beautiful, isn't it? So, and now tell me... We still need more trees, alright. Still need more trees? Everything looks very good. Nice, okay, so you're finally happy. Just going to put down 1 or 2 more trees, just to make sure. And then let's call it a day. Okay, so he's happy with the exhibit now. That's good, that's good. Then your hunger meter is not the greatest. Privacy, let's just wait for it. The question is, how far can they look? Can I check the privacy somehow? Can I see how private this exhibit is? 0% privacy. Is it just because it's surrounded by fence even though someone can't really see all the way in, or whatever is going on here? Alright, whatever it is, let's hire a couple of people. We do need people. Where can I hire people? That's the next big thing. Science building. I think the science building would probably not be bad if we put it somewhere around here. There we go. Generate science, pick up scientists, and place onto the science nodes. I mean, I need to find out how to hire the scientists first, but basically, technically I'm still with you there, guys. Basically, we are on the same page here. I only need to find out how to do these things. Dinosaur storage. No. Where could I potentially hire? Notification. No. Quests, free cam, overview, mails, employee view. I don't know. It feels like I should be able to get there from employee view. You can buy food and things. Visit your office. Hey, hire employees. Alright, there we go. Resumes. Okay, I think I'll just hire one of each. First things first, we have a veterinarian, so I think we should get her. Employees, work ethic. Employees automatically find tasks to do in the park, or we can assign tasks, but I think for now we're just going to leave it to them. So let's hire the full team. Oh, I hired you already. Then a scientist, because you always need one. And a security to tranquilize dinosaurs when they go loose. Sicko, oh god, that's a great name for a security. Thick'em Sicko. Yeah, I think you're hired. I don't think we need you right now, but I still want you. So, right, okay, let's open the portal for now. And see how that went. Time period, select the time period below to the portal, determine what dino paths to dig and scientists dig. I do vaguely remember these things. Are we loading something right now? Something happening here? Is it because it's paused? Oh, alright, it was because it was paused. Okay, let's go out then. Hey, and there's the entire team. Alright, so one more thing. I do need to buy vegetables. Dinosaur vegetarian. This pool player feeder by a veterinarian. Alright. Add to daily. Yes. I don't know how many daily I will need, but let's just go for 5 for now. High quality food, or we're just going for bushes. Okay, you know what? We're going for plants and bushes. There we go. That should hopefully do the trick. So, we could also try to buy a couple more dinosaur eggs, but we will need parts for that. Are you sure you want to purchase the Ankylosaurus? Am I sure? No food to refill feeder. We'll get some tomorrow. Don't you worry about it. We will get some tomorrow. Hey, and there's a sea monster, so I think I kind of want to get it. And create the egg. Oh, I do need more DNA. Alright, so I just bought the blueprint. And I will have to send them out on a mission. Okay, you know what? Maybe we are going to actually just buy a couple units of food right now. And I'm going to add fresh meat and medium cut to the daily delivery, even though we won't need it right now. There we go. Oh! Park closed? Why is the park closed right now? How can I open the park? The park is closed. I'm gonna open it at the admission booth. Alright, so open the park! There we go, because we have one dinosaur to show off. One dinosaur to show the world. Okay, and since we're at it right now, we might as well get a couple of booths there. Is this close enough? Yeah, that's close enough. Dino dogs, there we go. We're just going to plunk down one of each at the very start. Now people can actually spend some extra cash while they're here. And can someone get rid of that bloody tree? Why is there a tree in the middle of the road? I still don't know about that. There we go. Okay, so the tree in the middle of the road has been removed. And there are a couple of people looking at my one dinosaur. That's funny, isn't it? Where's my scientist? Are you? No, you're not the scientist. Scientist, where are you? There you are. I think, pretty sure you are the scientist. There we go. Research sit. Oh wait, I think I need to... Hey, the expedition has arrived. Okay, let's dig then. Ah, yes, the digging minigame. So let's start with these digs. Hey, okay, unlocked something there. Alright. Okay, switch it around, and there we go. Got 2 pieces of the puzzle. Got another one. Lovely, lovely, isn't it? Okay, so far so good. I do remember the digging stuff vaguely. Okay, you don't have any more digs left in you. There we go, got one more and another one. So you're out of digs as well now. And now just for myself to dig the small part. And I think that's pretty much it. Alright, return home. Okay, so we've got the Ceratopsia footprint and the Ceratopsia skull. Alright. Shall we open the portal again? Okay, I think we should properly have that one open at all times. And the scientist is producing science over there, I guess. Oh, what are you doing in the water? Also, how is St. Shiny doing over there? Is he doing alright? He does not like the lack of privacy. It would be nice if I could kind of check and how private it thinks exactly. Let's see if there's anything where I can take a look at. Oh! Park is closing. Skip the summary. I mean, I would like to actually see the summary right now. Hey, privacy view. There we go. Wait. Isn't Korean good? Honestly, you do have a lot of privacy. I don't quite understand what you're complaining about, St. Shiny. Heart reward at the end of the day for every dinosaur that is happy. You're super happy, alright. I did not earn hearts today, so let's just jump to the next day. So, are you feeling... Okay, you are feeling like you're having enough privacy now all of a sudden, and we've got a letter. With a problem, one of your employees was messing around the science lab and the time portal malfunctioned to open the portal to future time, where the world is only hot dogs. Long story short, we have a surplus of hot dogs. I need to sell them to clear out some storage. Yes. Okay, sell 15 hot dogs today. I mean, we do have one hot dog vendor. As long as people are coming, the hot dogs will hopefully be sold eventually. So, people are still working on the entire science situation here. Let's go for privacy for you again. Okay, you're feeling pretty private right now, St. Shiny, ain't you? But no longer, no longer. You are in the not so private area now. But quite frankly, this looks okay. This looks okay. So they can roughly see 6 lines into the exhibit. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes into the exhibit. Yeah, that's good. I think Shiny has more than enough privacy there for now. Okay, what else? A herd dinosaur that requires mates. Alright, so that's something I'll have to take care of. How many mates do you need? That would be a good question, won't it? Can I get some more dinosaur eggs? I do need more Stegosaurus. Can I create them? No, not without more sciencey parts. Needs more DNA. And the Keratopia skulls are all I have right now. Where do I get imperfect gems? Gems are keys to create dinosaurs. More can be found in the gem store. Oh no, is there an IRL money gem store in this game? There's the gem store. An imperfect gem. You know what, I'm just going to buy it. I'm pretty sure the imperfect gem is good enough for what I plan to do. So, and then... Let's see what we can do with an imperfect gem. We still can't get the Triceratops. Well, we can get the Triceratops. We can't do the Stegosaurus yet. But the Triceratops, that works out just fine for me. Okay, so for now, let's just build a dinosaur exhibit for the Triceratops as well. You are just doing your sciencey things over there. And we are almost done selling hot dogs already, so that's pretty good. Good. So I guess I should give the guests a reason to move on with their lives, shall I? Triceratops, you need a 420 feet rainforest exhibit, alright. So let's go for a little bit of a different style, shall we? Let's go for... Oh, alright, that happened. That just happened, so let's go for a glass wall around here. Followed by a concrete fence from here all the way over to here. And then... You know what? Might as well go around like this. Give them a little extra room and a little more privacy. There we go. Don't quite know why the wall is that high. Maybe I should go for the shorter one. Yeah, I think the shorter one will suffice. I didn't expect this wall to be as high as it turned out to be. Also, I kind of need to destroy all these things in here because I think they will be in the way. Fly! Oh, also you still need to get going. Come on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's way too big. It's ugly. It disgusts me. There we go. And one large thing. There we go. Alright, so gotten rid of the wall. So let's try that one again, shall we? Where is... Oh. What's happening over there? Is the violence happening? It does sound like violence. I am familiar with the sound of violence. And oh my god, so many balloons. We are polluting the environment right now, but we are turning a profit. So capitalism wins yet again. So I do want the short glass wall and see how that looks. Yeah, that's better. In my honest opinion, that's way better. It's not really short. Don't know why it's called a short glass wall, but it is a glass wall. The only thing is I want to correct this here, because that does not look as good. So one more piece of short glass wall, and there we go. There we go, that's what I want to see. How big are you now? Can you show me the size, please? Oh wait, you need a door as well, don't you? People can actually go around there, surprisingly enough. Will it be more enough room if I put the door over here? Let's find out. Can I put the door over there? And where are the doors again? Ah yeah, there they are. Short water door. What's the short water door? Don't know what it's called. A water door. That confuses me right now. But you know what? Let's just put the exhibit entrance over here. And put a couple of more paths down. For my actual employees to walk upon. Where are the paths again? No, that's terrain. That's the exhibit and we've got more mail. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Why? Thank you, encouraging game. I am looking for a road right now. There we go. I think that's the base road. Oh. Apparently you're a little bigger than I expected. There we go. Alright, so we did create a little more roads than we needed to, I think. There's probably a way to shrink that down, but for now I'm fine with this. We will be able to just do another road over there in due time. Okay, so now we should probably put the Triceratops eggs in. Oh wait, we do have another portal, so let's dig, shall we? Let's dig. And a one. I don't know why there's a white spot down there. Oh, there no longer is a white spot down there. Give her a wide berth, Captain. There we go. Okay, so we found one thing. Silco, your job from here on out. I see. It's all coming together right now. So then we have you. You probably go for a lot of digging actually. There we go. And a one. And two. So, and my own digging tools will help get those two done. I will just assume that there's something around these parts. No, nothing at all. That's surprising. Aha! But we found one more dinosaur over here. Alright. So I doubt that there's anything else anymore. Okay, so we found even more Ceratops fossils. I don't know at which depth we're going to find the next... Oh, wait. Oh, because we're looking for Ceratops here. That might explain. Alright, so let's go for the Stegosauria. I don't want to know what happens if we're going deep. High chance of Stegosauria skull, I guess. So let's open the portal. There we go. So back to the park. Did I place both of the eggs down yet? I don't think I did. There we go. There's the second egg. So you want a rainforest biome. Okay, we can do rainforest. We are experienced with rainforest. So let's do just that. There we go. Oops, forgot that last row. And then finish it up. Oh, okay, we can't afford to finish it up just yet. Okay, we might have gone a little... Hey, and there's the money. There is the money. So let's jump to the next day. Cool, so a dino. I also read all my posts on Dino Book. Okay, so far the games are not too happy. the guests are not too happy. I mean, he said he was happy with it, but he's rating it 1 star. I mean, to be fair, we only have 1 exhibit, so I guess we can't expect too much right now. 1 exhibit, I would also be pretty pissed if I visited a zoo and it only had 1 exhibit. So, fair play there, game. Fair play. Ocean tiles. Ah yeah, no, the ocean tiles are something that's a problem for later on. Do I want you to... I don't know, I do kind of like having a little bit of water right next to an exit like that. That is kind of pretty in my opinion. There we go. Beautiful, isn't it? And there we have it, that landmass that we decide to roam with. So, and then we need the feeder. Where is the feeder? A feeder for vegetable eaters. Yes, there we go. Let's put it right there. It's always a good idea to put the feeder close to the glass, just so people might actually see the dinosaurs for once. Turns out that apple trees were really rubber trees. Sell balloons! Alright, I'm pretty sure we can do that one as well. Okay, so what else do you need? You probably still want it to be a little more rainforesty. Because I kind of doubt that this is rainforest just yet. Yep, this is still just a regular old forest. We will have to make it rain after all. Where do I want to have my next pond then? You know what? Last time around we made a big pond in the middle as well. This time around, let's just do a couple of smaller side ponds. And it is a rainforest, that's good. I guess we can make it even more rainy if we wanted to. So one last pond over here and we will be done. There we go. Beautiful, isn't it? Alright, so now that we have a rainforest, what's the next thing you want, my little dinosaur? Hello there, Ruby! Are we going to allow you to be named Ruby for now? Yeah, I think we're going to stick with the name Ruby for now. What do you want? Your happiness is not all that high for now. Your privacy is not the greatest. But needs more rock suitable for the rainforest, yes. Oh my god, what? Oh, for a second I thought Ruby drowned, but that was just a Triceratops shaped balloon. Oh. I'm still hearing violence there, I'm not sure where the violent sounds are coming from, but I am hearing violence. So, scenery. I need... what did I need? Rock suitable for the rainforest. Alright, can do, will do. For prairie and savanna. Nope, we do need rainforest rocks. So let's go with basalt for now. Basalt and a couple of other ones, yes. Let's make it a little more spiky. Maybe we should have stuck with the Stegosaurus for the spiky terrain. But I also do like this idea. Triceratops can be spiky as well. Okay, now more bushes. I mean, we've gone with these two last time, so let's go with the Fuju bushes or whatever those are called. Ooh, those are fun. There's one thing that I really appreciate about the... okay, try again. That I really appreciate about this game. There needs more bushes to be suitable for the rainforest location. That it actually changes things up with each placement, so that things actually do look more diverse. Okay, and now you only need a couple more trees. Considering good for rainforest and taiga. Yeah, this is a good looking tree, I think. There we go. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's put them all down next to the water. Hey, and the next dinosaur is hatching. Do we just want Ramon trees though? I don't think we just want Ramon trees. Let's go get a couple of apple trees as well. Didn't know that apple trees are rainforest trees, but according to this game they are. And there is another type of apple tree, the bigger apple tree apparently. There we go. If that ain't rainforest, then I don't know what is. And please, hatcher! There we go. Second time. Oh, you are very unhappy. Why are you this unhappy? Okay, you are starting to get a little happier now. No food to refill the feeder. Alright, I guess that is a good reason to be unhappy. So, I guess we should up the amount of daily plants that we're getting. I don't know how much food you're eating exactly per day. But I will have to feed you. Oh, wait. Why did it say I don't have food? I do actually have food. Or do I need different food here? You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you. I guess the first time it's encouraging. The second time it might start to get a little obnoxious, but let's see. Okay, let's just dig in a couple of straight lines. Hey, what do we have here? Found a little money, I guess. Found the big money, I guess. Ooh, that's a lot of dinosaur fossils. Sikkim. Sickos is the most valuable shape when it comes to digging, because he can skip through a lot of shit, but we've already run out of his hit. Not that it will really matter, because after all we can just do this. So then I guess we're going to dig these guys out. Ooh, what's this? Treasure chest or something like that maybe? I don't know. Well, a couple of last blocks down here. And I don't know what that hole is. Oh, that's not a hole, that's a little sciencey thing. Alright, we got a couple of items. What happens if we go very deep, for example? Oh, okay, we could go on hearts as well. Ocean floor, get... Alright. I see, okay. You know what, for now, let's go shallow. I think shallow will be enough. And open the portal again. Then, let's see if we can actually get more Stegosaurus for our Sank Shiny exhibit. Where can I buy you again? Okay, considering that I was kind of lost at the very start of this game, it feels like I'm getting back into the swings of things. This game still has a similar depth to Planet Zoo, I would say, but it simplifies using a lot of the tools, which I appreciate. Facilities, ooh. Okay, that's a problem for later on. Hey, a donation box, you know what? I'm going to put the donation box right down here to start. No, but I am going to put down a trash can over here. Because I do think we need a trash can over there. Good, and the donation box will be placed. You know what, people like to be in this corner, so have a donation box there as well. Ah, and the employee building. Yeah, that one we should get. Once we can afford it. I was looking for something, wasn't I? Ah, yes, I wanted to create more dinosaurs, so let's do just that. Stegosaurus! We do need imperfect gems. I can create up to 3 Stegosaurus. Where can I buy my imperfect gems again? Okay, there we go. I only can buy 1 of them. Interesting, I don't know if I want to bring spooky guests, but I guess we have the option. Oh, and there we go. Hey, and we can afford more of them now. Okay, so let's try this one again. First things first, create 1 Stegosaurus egg. Kind of disturbing that we're using chickens for that, but I guess here we go. Then, secondly, I do need 2 more gems. Nice. Create 2 more eggs. And now we should hopefully have enough Stegosaurus. Oh, can we go to the next day? There we go. Stegosaurus egg, and 1 Stegosaurus egg, and the 2 Stegosaurus eggs, and 1 last Stegosaurus egg. There we go. Oh, and we've got a random hat. You know what? You are our first dinosaur here, so you get it, shiny. Can I give it to you like that? No, maybe not. Oh, I think you need to be grown up before I could put a hat on your head, if I remember correctly. Something along those lines. Alright, fair enough. Local dentists need more customers. Sell cotton candy. Do I have a cotton candy shop? Is this a cotton candy shop? No. Food shop. I mean, I will just assume that the food shop might be selling cotton candy. I don't know if it's true. Well, I guess it is true, considering that we just sold cotton candy. Good. Scientist, you're doing sciencey thing. That's good, that's good. How are the Triceratops doing? Did somebody feed the Triceratops already? Yes, that's good then. Let's see about them being social animals. Okay, you still need access to food. Ah, alright. Looks like it is taken care of now, okay. Oh, and the exhibit is too small. Alright. Let's work on that then. Can I change the size of it somehow? Can I pull it along? No, okay, maybe that's just an option that I'm used to from Planet 2, but it's not actually available here. Alright, so under those circumstances, let's just add a couple more short walls around here. Don't know how big exactly you want me to go. Then concrete fence. It's a very concrete fence we have here. And okay, so that's a new exhibit for now. It won't be a new exhibit for much longer. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about that. We are just... oh god. No. Okay, we're deleting more here than we want to, but that does not matter. Oh, wait. A dinosaur is on the loose. Oh, wait. Sorry. My bad. Pause this. 1 second. We have it under control. There. No dinosaur on the loose. Alright? We cool? Good. And then turn this into the grass terrain again. Good. Okay. And delete this one little thingy over here. I think that's a tree stump or something like that. There we go. Okay, so press play again. How are you all running away? He was only on the loose for a second. Come on, guys. Where's your sense of wonder and adventure? Okay, so you need more rocks now. Fair enough. We did make this a lot larger. These sound effects still mess me up. I still don't know where they are coming from. And why they are happening. What's this, by the way? Privacy tiles. Interesting. Ocean, mud, sand, and grass. Ooh, okay. Okay, so if privacy ever becomes a problem, we will use those. Why did you just lose money? I hope you spent it on something. So, okay, first things first, we do need the rocks. We did want more basalt. More beautiful basalt. Now you want more bushes. I think the only bush we used for this exhibit was the Kuya bush, so let's keep at it then. And now more rainforest trees. Okay, one last of these. And there we go, alright. So, now let's just move out that one lake a little more, because I'm kind of unhappy with it, how it looks right now. There we go. Like, do it like this. Then like this. And a couple more towers over there. There we go. Okay, now I'm happy with the exhibit again. Alright, so and I think the dinosaurs are happy with it again now too. Alright, that's good. Could probably... oh! The water. Require tile, grass, water tool. Okay, I will just assume that you are too far away from the water. So let's just add one more small pond around here. Yeah, alright, so... my assumption was correct after all. That's an interesting mechanic. Oh, hey, and the stegosaurs are ready to hatch. There we go. 3 stegosaurs to add to the flock, the herd. What are you unhappy about? Okay, now it's too small again. Ugh. Either you want company or you want more of the exhibit for yourself. You can't have both, Mr. Stegosaurus. So, kind of wish that there was just a drag function for this, but as far as I am aware right now, there is none. Maybe that will change. Okay, but right now, let's just pause this for a moment. Don't know Wait, let's see. How big do you want the exhibit to be? Doesn't really tell me how big you want the exhibit to be in total. So I guess we're just going to enlarge it. And hope that it will be enough. There we go. So then turn all of this into grassland as usual. As per usual, we do know that they like their rainforest grassland. And we can't afford it. Alright, you know what? We are going to build the rest tomorrow. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. You will get your bigger exhibit, but it will take a little while. Hey, and you are growing already, aren't you? Oh, and you just pooped into the lake. Delicious. Beautiful. I think privacy is not the best right now, so we might want to add a couple of privacy tiles. Not sure why the privacy is as much of an issue right now, because people can't really look all that far into your exhibit, so I don't know. I don't know what you're freaking out about constantly, but I guess I'm going to give you a couple of privacy tiles then. Oh, okay, I think I'm in the negatives right now. I am in the red, so let's hope this one did the trick here. Hope we're getting a little extra money. For now, we are just going to dig for a while. Okay, there's a couple of things. Let's just get a rough pair of few holes in there and then dig the rest of them out. And a 1, and a 2. Anything else that we can easily get like this? Doesn't look like it. Alright, fair enough. Even more of them. Ah! I knew there would be something here. Okay, and one more. I think those are just more Stegosaurus skulls, aren't there? So I should probably start an exhibition somewhere else, because I don't think I will be able to find anything interesting anymore this way. I do need semi-aquatic stuff, because I would be interested in that. So let's open the portal. And there we go. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Fair enough. I guess that's the only quest that I am doing right now. The Triceratopses are alright, aren't they? No, I don't want to check the tree, I want to check the dinosaurs. Come. Not the tree game. Not the tree. The dinosaur. There we go. Okay, the privacy is a problem for you too. I still don't quite understand what's the problem there, but maybe I will just add privacy tiles to all the exhibits. Because apparently depth alone is not really doing the trick right now. What kind of sciencey projects are we working on, by the way? I think, do I have any level of science? No, but I do have science points. So, we could get a couple of new things. Hey, we could learn how to create savanna biomes, for example. I'll just assume that right now at the very start we should probably get everything. Decorations! You know what, decorations sounds like fun. There we go. Hey, and it's the next day. So we can finally actually finish off that exhibit. So, let's see about that. Where is it? Where are the grass tiles? There they are. Oh! Oh, and we got 2 hearts. Alright, that's good, I think. Next day. So, okay, donations does make for a significant portion of my income. But I'm not too worried about it, because right now construction is the biggest drain on our funds. Therefore, those are all temporary things, so I'm not really worried. We did turn a profit still, so yeah, let's just move on. Let's just move on and finally allow me to build these bloody grass tiles that I'm trying to build the entire time. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. So, and now to demolish shit. Why can't I not? Oh, Okay, guess we need to do it with the camera turned like this, just so we don't destroy too much of the interior. There we go. That should have added... Why are they unhappy now? I swear to God, these dinosaurs are very whiny. Still too small? Why is this still... How is this still too small? This exhibit is gigantic. I mean, right now it's not a rainforest anymore, so I can understand the problem there, but... God damn. You still want more space. Alright, I guess. I mean, I guess it is 4 Stegosaurus in there. Okay, so let's pause that one real quick. And try again. There we go. No new exhibit. Still the same old exhibit. And you're still unhappy, don't worry, I'm still not done here, Stegosaurus, I'm still not done here. Okay, so I think they're finally happy with the exhibit size, that's good then. Okay, if they're finally happy with the exhibit size, though, I'm pretty sure they won't be happy about a lot of other things. Let's just make sure. Still too small, or is it just because we have been paused so far? Nope, you still want a bigger exhibit. What the fuck? How big do I need to go? Okay, I'll take care of that in a moment. It feels weird that they need so much more space right now. I didn't add that many dinosaurs, did I? I don't know, it doesn't feel like I added that many. Oh well. Nothing to do about that now, other than, well, uncovering the rest of them. Well, adding more space to the exhibit. Ooh, that's a lot of interesting looking fossils. I don't know any of these. There we go, even more shit. Dig it all up, dig it all up. We are not leaving a single fossil behind. Hey, beautiful, isn't it? And one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. So there's still one last fossil down here. I don't think that there will be any more left lying around. Yeah. Okay, we can go home then. Okay, so the semi-aquatics are fine and all, but for now we don't need any more of those. Okay, you know what, let's send them out yet again. Who knows how many semi-aquatics we really need. Okay, so this exhibit is how tall exactly? 1,200 square feet. You want how many square feet? I really don't understand what's going on here. Because, like, seriously. Why are they so unhappy about the space? There's so much space. You know what, for now, let's add more ponds to it, because we will need those ponds. We will need those ponds after all. No, that's not the right thing. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Let's turn it all into rainforest. Oh. Water kind of behaving strangely there. Okay, it's still well, it is rainforest again. Let's see if that did anything about your space requirement. Oh no, I don't want to know about the exhibit itself, I want to know about these little guys. Yeah, no, they still need more space. Alright, I guess we still have to add a little more space. I don't think they will need much more space, right? At least the Triceratops are happy, right? Okay, yeah, so I think I don't have to take care of those anymore. They will be good for now. In which direction do I want to expand then, though? I guess I should probably expand further into the back direction, just so we don't run into trouble with privacy, even though we kind of already do. So I guess it won't matter as much. Yeah. Why can't I target these fences right now? Excuse me. Okay. For some reason it's not really allowing me to target a lot of shit right now. Get rid of all of it. Come on, come on. Get destruction going. Destruction? Like seriously, what's happening here? What's the problem? Right, you know what? Let's just leave these fences where they are for now. Let's allow them to be difficult for a couple of seconds. And then we are just going to make this so big that not even the stubborn Stegosaurus will be able to complain about it anymore. Okay, so, are you happy now? Yes, finally! Took you long enough. Be satisfied. Can I... Really don't know why the deconstruction tool is that difficult right now. Weird. Ooh, that's a useful tool though. Get rid of all that stuff. Okay, and then let's just use the fence tool. There we go. Alright, finally! Next thing, we do need more grass. We definitely do need more grass. And once the grass is down, I think we are just going to continue while the game is actually going. There we go. So right now, this is definitely not a rainforest, right? Not a rainforest, yeah, just as I thought. So I think I want to do something a little more interesting with the ponds then. Are you with me? Are you hip? Are you with me? Because I kind of want to give the pond a river as well. I think that will look nice. Yeah, something like that. Move it out a little more. And then let's see. You know what? Okay, you still need a little more water before you can become a rainforest, but it's okay, that's okay. And, I mean, technically you are a rainforest now. But why not just finish it off? Flowing to another pond over there. There we go. See, and just like that, we created a little river. That's nice, that's nice. I do like our little river here. Cool, okay, so now it is a rainforest. Now that it is actually a rainforest, I do want to... Okay, you know what? There we go. There we go. Move it out a little more. Oh god, why the fuck are you this deep all of a sudden? It's too deep. Okay, things are getting a little wonky over there, so I should probably stop before I ruin it even further. Now, I think we can do this. There we go. Now to smooth out this one little dent there. I don't mind it being a little higher on one point. There we go. Okay, so we do need more bushes, we do need add rocks, and we do need more stuff in general. Where are my dinosaurs? There they are. You just want more rocks right now. So more rocks is what you're going to get. Yes, yes, yes. We do still like the big rocks. So we want to add one more into the water. No, we already have one big rock in the water. It will be enough. There we go. Although I'm not in love with this rock right now. Oh well. I guess it is just a rock. So, ooh, it's nice to have a couple of little rocks around a big rock. That does look kind of cute. There we go. So you still want more rocks. Alright, cool. And we're getting there. We are getting there. Alright, so nope, we are not getting there. Apparently we are still not getting there. Can't take that much longer now, can it? Okay, I think they just became happier. So bushes will be the next thing. So a line of princess along the river shore. Just along the riverbed. I need to know just along the riverbed. Yeah, that does look kind of nice. Oh, and I no longer have the cash. The good thing is, these are enough now. So the only thing I still need will be a couple more trees. And those Stegosauruses should finally be happy again. Took them long enough. Then again, I guess happiness is often not easy to acquire. So, alright. So what do we have here? Oh. Got a couple of hearts there. Why are the two of you happier, so much happier with so much smaller exhibit? I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just wondering. But the Stegosauruses seem to want way more space right now. Science credits. Yes. I do know about science credits. And we are continuously generating science credits. Yeah, like that. No food to refill feeder, that's a problem. Vegetables. Okay, maybe I should actually check how much food you lot need. Info. How much do you eat per day? Does it tell me anywhere how much food they eat per day? But they should actually have enough vegetables. Keep your park clean. Throw 20 pieces of garbage into the trash. I mean, I will try to do so. Okay, for now, first things first. Let's just finish these bloody trees and then we're good to go. Trees, rainforest trees. There we go. The pines! Yes. We did go for pines here. Paleo pines, one might say. And... oh, wait. You know what? Let's add one large pine tree in the middle of it all. Yes, that's good. Single large... you know what? Let's do two on opposing ends of the riverbed. There we go. Good. You still need more trees suitable for the rainforest terrain. Granted. Pines might not be the best trees for the rainforest. In fact, I would go so far as to say that the rainforest is probably one of the worst locales for a pine tree in general, since the pine tree is kind of specialized in small areas. Why do you still not get water right now? I literally put you next to a pond there, what the fuck? There we go, alright. I don't know why you didn't like my pond before, but I guess that's fine. Okay, do you still want more trees? Yes, you still want more trees. Okay, more trees it is. Fear tree. And a regular old pine tree. And there we go. Took us a while, but they do seem to be happy again. Do all of the dinosaurs have enough to eat right now? It does not look... wait, no, it does look like it. Okay, all of those are filled up, so that's good. I guess I should name them all, shouldn't I? Named one of them Shiny. You are Shiny over there. But the rest of them did not get names yet. So let's start with the Triceratopses. One of you needs to be BP Richfield, that's for sure. You are a male one, so let's go for that. BP Richfield. I don't know if he was written that way, but yeah, that's good enough for me. BP Richfield it is. Where's my second one? Also, are you an adult right now or are you still a juvenile? And Ruby... is there another good type that... You know what, let's just name you after Digimon, since I am kind of watching a lot of Digimon right now. Triceramon, there we go. Simple and effective. Good. Now to the Stegosauruses. That's you, Shiny. You are not going to get your name changed anymore. Where are the other... Oh, wait, there you are, small little baby. What am I going to name you? Was there... I think, no, the Spike wasn't a Stegosaurus. Were there any Stegosauruses in the dinosaurs? I don't think there were, now that I think about it. So maybe I'm just going to name them after Digimon, because Digimon do have a lot of reptile-based Digimon. So let's just call you Gilmon. That's the one. And then where do we have Agumon? One of you will be Agumon. I will find you. There we have him. Not Ike, Agumon. And the last one right next to you. Which of the dinosaurs do we still want here? I guess we should name him Vmon after all. That then we do have the first 3 serious protagonists. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Vmon. But it will suffice. There we go. Right, we got another letter. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Great, great, great. Okay. Oh, by the way, it looks like we don't... Oh, I was still in the middle of an expedition. Alright, that might explain a couple of things there. There we go. Come on now, give me everything. Give me everything you've got. Alright, so your square should dig up most things. Okay, I don't think that there will be anything else anymore. Other than these 3. So let's return home and let's open the portal again. Okay, then in the meantime, let's see if we can get those new eggs, shall we? We're probably going to need some more imperfect gems. Oh god, I don't have enough food anymore. Alright, so buy a couple of vegetables and buy the cheap shit for now. For now. And increase the amount of plants I get on a per day basis. Yes. I don't think we need grass right now, but we might as well add a couple of them just so we can start stockpiling them later on. Alright, I still have enough cash, so let's see what I need to get those Archelons. Imperfect gems, yes. I could make up to 5 of them. But I can't afford 5 imperfect gems. So maybe that's a problem for tomorrow. I do have one of the uncommon gems though. So, ooh, what do we have there? A couple of things. Ooh, we do have enough hearts to afford something here. We should probably go for one of the aquatic dinosaurs, because those are the new hotness around the block. And that would probably be either the Atopodentatus, what a name, what a legend, or the Plesiosaurus. You know what, Plesiosaurus is a classic. Oh wait, oh, I do not have enough science. Alright, I do have enough hearts but not enough science. But that's not a problem, we will be getting that science sooner or later. We will be getting it. I should probably hire more scientists though, now that I think about it, right? Because science seems to be a limiting factor right now. So, let's add more scientists then. Where can I get another science station? An info booth. I think I'm going to put the info booth somewhere around here. Because I do have a feeling that people will be coming by this place a lot. Place beacon. Direct guess to I don't know what yet. I don't think I really have a function for the info booth just yet. But we will have later on. Don't you worry about that. Oh, why is everyone unhappy all of a sudden? Like seriously, is it because people are leaving? No, it's the privacy. Alright, I mean you can refill your privacy now. So that's not a problem whatsoever. Good, good, good. Expedition has arrived at the portal. Ah, wonderful, isn't it? Oh! And my expedition has been interrupted. Okay, so I did make a lot of money today. That's good, that's good. Okay, I don't think I need to take care of you anymore. And I should be able to pretty much ignore you guys as well. I am probably going to hire a second veterinarian though. Scientist. There we go, because I think a second veterinarian will be good. After all, we do have 6 dinosaurs already, so there we go, that's the veterinarian. You will take care of everything yourself. I do not like that this fence is a little broken. Where are my plants? I did order plants, didn't I? Where's... Oh, right, there it is, there it is. I was wondering where the fuck my delivery of food was. Yes, you don't need to damage the fence constantly. See, you already have your food now. Everything alright, everything alright. No reason to go crazy on me here. Alright, so much for this dino exhibit. Honestly, I do like the art style of this game a lot. It's kind of a little silly and goofy, but I do appreciate that. And I do really like what they did with the ground, because a lot of the times in games like these, whenever you have ground and stuff like that, it doesn't really look like much and maybe feels even a little weirdly empty. Okay, so I think I'm going to put down yet another exhibit somewhere around there. Right now it might all be a little clustered at the very start, but that's alright, that's alright. Small meat feed, I mean we would need a meat-eating dinosaur first for that. A heater. Ooh, for water exhibits, interesting. Okay, for now let's just put an outhouse back here. I think that's probably not the worst idea I ever had. Because there will be a lot of people that need to use the shitter right next to the food trucks, won't there? Oh, you know what? No, let's put it some like this. And excuse me, why can't I put it down? Maybe I need to build the roads first. Maybe it needs to be adjacent to a road. Where are my roads then? Come on, roads, you can't hide from me forever. There we go, paths. There we go. Alright, so we've increased the paths over here. So now we can actually put down a couple of outhouses. Or at least one outhouse. You know what? Make that 2. Let's make that 2. Just in case. We are at the entrance, so... And we are next to the food stall, so there will be a lot of traffic going on. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's put down one park bench over there so people can actually enjoy the dinosaur exhibit. You know what? Let's make that 2. Oh, come on, why are you placed like this? I wanted you to be over here. Where's my demolition expert? There we go. Get rid of one park bench. And I guess a donation box right next to the benches won't be the worst thing to exist as well. So, where is the donation box? Donation box, where is my donation box? Serious scenery buildings. Yeah, there we go. Should I put it in the middle here? Yeah, I'm just going to plop it down around here, so people that sit around will feel guilty and start donating. There we go. Are you donating? What are those little icons next to you? I don't know. Okay, so a lot of the things are starting to come together. You're just telling me a Parkasaurus challenge, alright. Earn money and earn 20 reviews of 2 stars in a single day. No food to refill. How are we out of food again? Like seriously. So we do need more food than we had ordered for today. That's good to know, that's good to know. So let's just increase the amount of food that we are ordering and hope for the best. So we don't have anything in dinosaur storage, that's good I assume. We're still generating science. I kind of need a second scientist to generate more science though. Don't I? Movement wonder. Oh. Wait. Can I level up my employees here? Oh, interesting. So apparently my employees can get better over time and I can decide how I want to skill them. Interesting. So let's see what you have. Muscle. Increase speed to open portal. And 2 views, alright? Interacting with guests. How efficiently you do a task. Okay. Since you are a janitor, I kind of need you to be very efficient. Okay, I mean I did get a lot of the reviews, but the problem was they only started the challenge in the middle of the day. Might have been a little late. Are the Stegosaurus attacking shit again? I would hope not, but you never know with those things. Okay, so... we do have a little bit of an area here, and I think I kind of want to have more booths down there, but only a little later on. Let's take a look at the science part, shall we? Because we do kind of need more stuff. Do I really want to Plesiosaurus right now? Yes, absolutely. But for now, let's just stick with the Archelons and then call it a day for a while. So, let's just build the imperfect gems. Oh, I can't afford more than those anyway. And let's create 4 Archelons and let's just hope for the best with those. So those will be the last exhibit we are going to build for a while now. Where are we going to build it? It should probably be around here somewhere. Guess if we're going past this area, we can build the exhibit here. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Right now, I'm still doing things a little cramped, I think. That's one of the things. Right now, I'm not leaving enough room for decorations and stuff like that. But then again, right now I don't have decorations, so... I guess those will come a little later, maybe. Short water door. How do I even build the right... what's the right fencing? Wait. Do I need to invent fences first? For aquatic stuff? Captain Planet, let's see. No, wait. Let's just check real quick. Yes, next day. Ah, there are fences. Chain link, electric, plexiglass. Ultra security, metal, wire, rock, hedge, and white fence. Okay, I think we just need the glass wall, nothing else. Nothing other than the glass wall. So let's build a gigantic aquarium around here. Let's hope it's going to be big enough. So then get rid of everything inside of it. There we go. And then fill it with water. And I think the right way to fill it with water is not actually the deep water tool, but rather the ocean stuff here. Alright, we turn it into a beach, I guess. Did that do anything? I don't feel like something happened right now. Okay, maybe I'm just going to plonk down the eggs and see what happens. Where are you? Archelon. Ah yeah, these are the Archelon eggs. Semi-aquatic. So does that mean you need a beach biome and ocean tiles? Lay down these tiles in your exhibit. Alright, where can I lay down ocean tiles? Grass, sand, mud, ocean. I mean, we've already laid down ocean tiles and it's already considered a beach biome. I will just assume that you want more water then? Whatever will you need? The exhibit is quite big that you've gotten there, but I'm kind of worried that with 4 of these Archelons, they might be like, no, it's too small. Oh no! There's a thief! Sick him, Seeker. Sick him. Okay, scientist is still doing scientific. Employees are backbone of your park. Pay over $500 of salary a day. How is that a challenge? I mean, I guess I could hire a couple of more people. I did want another science person anyway. So let's see if we can hire another science person. Yes, you are hired. You know what? You are hired. Science person, you are hired. Okay, so that now that we've hired a new science person, we do kind of need a second science station, I would say. Where is the science facility again? Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of cool shit going on here. I do kind of want to use the bridge. Don't know where I'm going to use the bridge, but I am definitely going to use the bridge somewhere. Oh, the guests will stay longer in the park, you say? Let's put down some street lights over here. No. Yeah, let's put them right behind those benches. I think that's fine. And let's have one more around here next to the entrance. Oh, wait, what's over here? Ah yeah, there we go. Alright, so there are a couple of unhappy people in this park. But that's okay, that's okay. We can't please everyone here. Can't please everyone around these parts. So the zoo is coming along just fine, I would say. I think you are doing alright, right? Are you okay with your privacy? Oh damn. My dinosaur is sick, oh no. It's not yet contagious. Okay, do I need a scientist to take care of that or a veterinarian? Can I? Is this veterinarian going to take care of that or do I need a building for that? Facilities. Employee building, gazebo, outhouse, heater, instant roof. Alright. None of these things. There's nothing like a sick bay yet. Can I quarantine you somehow? I mean, he's sick but not contagious. So I guess for the time being it's fine. And Jesus Christ, we are producing a lot of plastic pollution, considering that we are a natural park. Look at all those balloons floating away. Isn't it kind of ironic? Dinosaurs die, turn into fossil fuels, and then we produce rubber from those fossil fuels and recreate dinosaurs again. In a sense, these plastic dinosaurs are made from real dinosaurs, one might say. Good, what else is there to do? Okay, you guys are going to hatch now. Jesus Christ, you're small. Small babies. Look at the small baby. Look at the small unhappy baby. Jesus Christ, alright. So this is still too small for you. I see. Okay, under these circumstances, let's add a couple more glass tiles. Like these. And this, and there we go. And then deconstruction of the fence, please. Tear it down, Mr. Gorbachev, I tell ya. Tear it down. more. Come on, you want to learn how to get. There we go. Also, goodbye trees. Then, we still need more beach tiles. You need to be an entire beach biome. Wait, do you need sand or beach? Wait, I needed ocean biomes, now I think about it, not sand. There is a difference there. A lot of you might not see it, but I do see it. Okay, so you should be happy now. Oh, except for there's no entrance to your thing. Short water door or water door? Okay, let's put the water door down right there. Oh. Okay, so you still need a lot more stuff, but I'm out of money for the day, so let's just hope that the day will be over soon. Oh, and I got a message. Success, you're a true friend of dinosaurs. Ooh, 20 hearts, I will take it. Probably just get a couple more sciencey things though, don't I? An uncommon gem. Ugh. Smart water. Pour water onto the ground. Okay, don't quite understand what you want from me there. Better wait. I do have these things already. Why would I need that? My problem right now is that I don't really know what I need. So I guess the hot dog thing is as good as anything. It will help me to generate more money per day. On a day per day basis. Okay, so you have that already. Now, are you herbivores or carnivores? Food, vegetables, alright. So we do need a vegetable feeder for you. Vegetable feeder. Vegetable aquatic eaters, there we go. Oh, nope. Oh wait, that's the money I'm going to get tomorrow, alright. So I'm still out of cash. Fresh out of cash in a sense, alright. Guess we'll have to wait. And can someone repair this fence perhaps? Like, seriously, I don't think this fence is going to last much longer. The Stegosauruses are really unhappy a lot of the time for whatever reason. Also, are you sleeping underwater? That's what's happening here. Yep, you are sleeping underwater apparently. Hey! I paid my employees. Hey, and I got rewarded for it. That's not how capitalism works. So, right now you're good. I should probably just add privacy tiles to them. Why did you do that? Yeah, it is the privacy that you're not happy with. Don't quite understand why, but let's do something about it. Let's see. Grass, sand, ocean, mud. So grassland. Let's just add a couple of these patches. And see if they help. Doing fine. The Stegosauruses are kind of unhappy with the lack of privacy that they apparently have, because apparently all this back area to retreat to is not good enough for them. But other than that, we're doing fine,
It's just like, no, I don't want to go back there.
Apparently they don't. Instead they want to go out there and they're constantly attacking the fence, and I'm kind of worried they might go on a rampage at some point. Granted, there are probably worse dinosaurs that could go on a rampage than the Stegosaurus, but it would still not be ideal. Yes, they're cute. I also have 2 Triceratopses, and I am working on an enclosure for these little buggers. Little turtles. Of course, there they are.
Ah, yeah. Holy fucking shit, a fucking dinosaur. Jesus Christ.
Unlike the Stegosauruses, the Triceratops have been very unproblematic so far.
I love Triceratops.
Speaking of, I do think I do have a little head somewhere, don't I? The fez. See, can I just put the fez on you like this? No. I know they can put the head on these dinosaurs. Wait, are they fully grown yet? They look fully grown to me, but maybe they're not. Okay. I know at some point of... Excuse me?
Maybe they're not the right dinosaurs for the fence.
Maybe. Maybe they need...
Looks like the fence would be pretty long.
I mean, to be fair, what kind of head... We could just pierce it on one of the horns and it would help. Okay, so let's see what the little turtles want from me. I've kind of abandoned them for now. Too small? Excuse me, have you seen your own exhibit? How is that too small for you? Have you seen the conditions IRL animals have to live in too? And you think this is too small? Then no, thank you. Last wall. I think I'm just going to stretch this out all the way. Because let's be honest, there's not much I could do with this wall here anyway. Let's just hope this will be enough. Deconstruction. Oh, I might have deconstructed too much. I might have deconstructed a little too much. Wait. Oh shit, I did not pause the game. I did not pause the game. I've unleashed the short dinosaurs. Okay, so... I think you should be happy now with the size of it, right? Okay, but you still want more ocean tiles. Okay, you can have more ocean tiles, you can have more ocean tiles. I'm fine with giving you more ocean tiles. Okay, so now everything's a beach, life's a beach. Deconstruct the last couple of plants in here that we don't want. And now we can finally move on. More rocks suitable for the beach. Alright, so what kind of rocks are suitable for the beach? Savannah. Ah yeah, down there. Beach, lagoon and phthonic. What's the Tumtais rock? I mean, I guess I'm just going to plot down a couple of rocks at random and see. Why do the rocks need watering? Like seriously. For all the things that need watering, I don't think that rocks should be among them. I'm just going to plot them down wherever for now. And lava rocks. Ooh, those are nice and big. That's cute, that's cute. Okay, so this just needs more bushes. Why does an aquatic dinosaur need bushes, huh? Ah yes, okay, blue coral and stuff like that does count. That's cool, that's cool. And you do need water, that's for sure. Coral, do you need more? Yes, you still need more. What else do we have here? Bulbous coral. Alright, alright. Coming it all together. It is all coming together right now. And you still need trees. Okay, what's considered a tree for aquatic terrain? A sea flower. Ooh, giant kelp. I do love giant kelp. I should probably not spread it out as much. You know what, this one is just going to get thrown together randomly. Okay, so everything looks good. But something is still not quite right. Because it all needs water. So are we just going to... How is it going to work with water in this area? Let's just see. I don't want to know. I mean, that works. Feels kind of wrong though. Like seriously, can't we just fill this entire thing up with water in some way? Can we put a lot of things underwater? Yes, we can. Like that, for example. But now we're running the risk of turning this into a lagoon, apparently. We didn't quite turn it into a lagoon, but there was the risk. Okay, I'm not too fond of the kelp now. I kind of thought we would fill up the entire thing with water, but right now this looks a little weird, looks a little off. Also, what? Oh, I forgot to put the feeder in. Sorry about that. A ring feeder, yes. Let's put you all the way down here. And there will be another ring feeder. I guess we could kind of build the coral island in there. A dino might be sick. Alright. I mean, not ideal, but alright. Jesus Christ, this is a gigantic exhibit. You can't put all that many dinosaur exhibits down there if all of them are going to be this big. I'm still not 100% certain what I think of this, because I don't know, like, these kelp trees, It kind of looks a little off right now, doesn't it? Or is it just me? It definitely looks off to me. Okay. First things first. You're never making trouble right now. Triceratops, you're good boys. I love you. Then, just in case, let's add some more privacy to both of the other exhibits. Shelters. Ooh, maybe that's something that I need to unlock. There we go. Okay, so let's do a little more hidey house back there, even though, let's be honest, they are never going back there anyway right now. Maybe the pathing is a little too weird for the AI. I guess some of those would go back there. They would probably not want to leave anymore, rather could not want to leave anymore. Yeah, I'm just going to plop down a couple of semi-aerial kelp forests over here. And hope that they will provide them with enough privacy. I'll be quite honest, I'm not really happy with how this aquarium looks right now. So maybe a little remodeling is in order. I don't really like how I just plop the plant down wherever. Let me see how you are doing. You still need fodder. Why are you still hungry? Why is nobody taking care of this? Wasn't there one of my guys in the exhibit? Do I need one more guy maybe? Keep those the pipes clean. Flush 20 toilets. Have 2 dinosaurs with happiness 50%. Yeah, we've already... I mean, I'm crushing those already. I'm crushing those challenges, I can tell you that much for a fact. Yeah. I do want to get rid of those trees though. Are you male and female, Saurus, by the way? I didn't really remember. Okay, yeah, Triceramon is female. So, you two, you'll just truck along just fine. I don't think I'll have to... Oh! Why? Why are you doing these things? Okay, maybe they just need shelter at some point. It's given you so many options for privacy. Why are you still unhappy? Also, can someone fill this bloody feeder? Wait, I think the feeder might be filled. Yeah, looks like you are actually eating. Alright, that's good. I think I'm going to plop down a second one though. Because it looks like one might just be too few. Not enough feeders for an exhibit of this size and 4 dinosaurs. So yeah, there we go. Because one of those feeders only helps to feed one dinosaur apparently. And I guess one more veterinarian might be in order then. Can I give a head to one of you? You're quite big. Can you have a head? No. Oh, wait. We might be able to put a head on someone. How about it? We might have found... Okay, so you are still too young after all. Jesus Christ, so you're not fully grown yet. How big do Triceratops get? Kind of crazy that we built it this big. What do you... Probably don't see anything, right? Okay, so we do need decorations around the park as well. Also, it's been a while. Ah, yeah. I was like, it's been a while since I did this. Did I even send them out again? But yes, I did send them out. I just forgot to do anything with them. So, now we shall do said thing. Oh, fuck. Okay, I misclicked there, so that cost me one fossil. That's bad. That's bad, but that's also on me. Sadly enough. I don't like that it might be on me, but that one definitely was on me. Okay, got another one. Boom. There we go. Return home. And open another portal, maybe. I don't really want anything specific from those right now. I guess I should open another portal then. I'm not really looking for anything right now anyway. Oh well. Hot dogs. Normal. I don't know what that means. But I think, now that I think about it, didn't I have another building that I have not yet plopped down? Yes, Tom's 1-ton truck. Which I cannot afford for the moment. For the time being. I guess I should put it down somewhere around there. Hey, the lights are quite nice. And we also need more decorations, because right now the park is a little ugly, I will fully admit that. But to be honest, we have only pretty much done a test run so far. So I'm kind of thinking, do we want to start again? Let's just view this one as a test run and start again. So save complete. And then... wait, yeah. And then exit, and then let's just start anew. Let's just start anew and build a better zoo right now. This one was to relearn all of the mechanics. We did. And now to build a new zoo, which we'll do. Make a game with custom settings. Mode standard. Yes. World map default. There we go. Also, this game apparently has mods. So I kind of want to take a look at those at some point. So, what are we going to name the park? We're going with my branding, Insane Park. There we go. Alright, so we do have a little bit of an entrance there. Do we have anything in our inventory already? One Stegosaurus egg, a single Stegosaurus egg. So, first things first. We do need a couple of things, those being... Ooh, the science building does. I mean, yes, we definitely need a science building. No doubt about that. Where do I put the science building? It doesn't really help me near the entrance now, does it? So I think I'm going to plop down the science building around here. Then, let's take a look at the paths, shall we? Redstone, can I... Ah, that's where I can decrease and increase the size of paths, gotcha. We just want to have a 2-tile wide path to lead over here. It kind of looks unnatural, considering that all the other ones are 3 tiles wide, don't it? Yeah, so let's stick with 3 tiles. Then... let's take a look at decoration, shall we? I guess I should build an exhibit first, because that will be the moneymaker after all. So, for the first exhibit, let's use this area back here. And let's just get rid of everything around this part in a wide array, because I don't know why I would care for these things to still exist. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, there we go. Get rid of this as well, there we go. Good, good, now we're getting somewhere. Then, let's build more roads, shall we? Let's build a couple more roads. We don't need many more roads, I just don't want to have to be the first exhibit to be at the very start again. No, instead we are going to... I kind of like the granite path more. Or do I want something entirely different? Let's have a little bit of redstone around here, why not? Only a couple of tiles wide, just enough to look into the exhibit for now. Yes, that will be it. That will be fine, it will work out just fine. And now onward to the actual exhibit. The strength and privacy. Maybe the wood fence was the problem. Maybe that was the problem, because the dinosaurs might have had more privacy thanks to the short glass wall in the other exhibit. Let's read. Oh, god damn it. So then we need concrete for the next step. And there we go. Alright, so that's better, I think, hopefully. Let's replace this one. I decided to start anew and make it a little prettier now that I've relearned everything.
Oh, okay.
Good. Now that we've done that, where do we want the entrance to be? Yeah, I mean, the problem with management games is whenever you don't play them for a while, you always have to relearn a lot of things about them.
Oh, yeah.
And this game is a lot simpler than Planet 2, but it still is a zoo simulation game. So, okay, then I'm going to plop this door down, let's say. I don't really like having the door anywhere in there, Let's have it over there then. Alright, so more paths, more paths. These paths lead all the way over here. And then only just one small employee path leading up to the actual door. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, now let's put the actual egg in. Let's put the Stegosaurus egg in. And we do know what the Stegosaurus want. We had to work with them already. So let's give them grass tiles. Lots and lots of grass tiles. Beautiful, isn't it? And with the grass tiles out of the way, then we do need to turn it into a rainforest biome. Let's do it a little different this time around though. Instead of last time where we built a couple of small seas and lakes, let's build one big lake in the middle of it all. Just like that. Doesn't that seem nice? I think that looks pretty. So let's smooth it out a little more. No reason for it to not be able to be as rigid. There we go, yes. That's a nice looking lake we've got there. Would be a shame if something happened to it. Alright, so this is now a rainy rainforest. Is it big enough? Area? Oh yes, it's definitely big enough. So we could... Oh! Ooh, and... Oh, honestly, I kind of like the idea of there being a... You know what? I do think I kind of like the idea of there being a small little island. I said elevate! Elevate! A small little island in the middle of the lake. That does seem fun as well, yes. Hill. It doesn't really need to be perfect, it just needs to suffice. There we go. Okay, so now we got the rainforest. Now to put down a couple of more decorations and like, well, it's not really decoration, but we do need a plant feeder. Feeder for vegetable eater, small vegetarian feeder. One will suffice for now. Let's put it around here. We can put another one down there later on, but for now that's good enough. And I can probably get those people going. Also, one thing I should probably do beforehand though is we do need a couple of facilities. Cause the big money maker in something like a zoo is always the food and merchandise. Decorations, no, those are decorations. A sweet tooth. Dino dogs, yes, let's get some dino dogs, my dog. There is the dino dog stand. Do we want a balloon shop right next to it? Let's just have dino dogs and the little food booth over here for now. And the balloon shop, let's spread them out a little more, just so I have more room for decorations. Let's put the balloon shop over there, even though not many people want to go over there right now, which is understandable. And honey, can you turn on the light, please? Can you turn on the light, please? Thank you. Because it's getting a little dark in the background. Good. Then I do need to hire a couple of people, because right now nobody is working for me. So one of each, please. I need a janitor, I need a scientist, and I need a security. There we go. And now that we have all these things... Oh, and I do need food as well. So let's add a couple of daily vegetable orders here. And buy a couple of things right away. And then let's hatch the little bugger. And finally give him what he actually wants. No, that's those being a couple of plants. Hello, little Stegosaurus. How are you doing on this fine day? Good. What do I want for his rainforest? Okay, now let's just put a small tree on this little island in the middle. And put a large oak tree all the way back here. Yes. Yes, large oak trees in the back will be nice. The apple trees, maybe. And one last large oak tree though. There we go. Alright, beautiful. You still need bushes, right? No, rocks. Rocks is the first thing you have a craving for. I think I still want to go with basalt. Basalt was kind of nice, so let's... You know what? No big block of basalt back there. Are all of the basalt blocks looking the same? They might be. I don't see much of a difference right now, but it's okay. And a couple of small rocks back there. There we go, there we go. It's all coming together. Just needs more rocks. Boo. I do like adding the small rocks next to the big rocks. Gives it more of a natural splintering feeling. Like this. So, and now you only need a couple more bushes. I think I'm just going to stick with the daffodils and the quinces again. Both of them were kind of nice. And the quince. Oh, come on. One over here. Nice. Another one on our small little island. Oh. Are you attacked? What is it with Stegosaurus is never being happy with their enclosures? Rude, that's what you are. Rude. Bloody rude. So, you still need more bushes. Is it just because you don't have enough bushes and that's why you're lashing out at me? Might be, might be. How many more bushes do I need to add to your enclosure though? Okay, you know what? We're switching back to daffodils for a little while. There we go. Have a little bit of diversity. I don't want to add too many different plants to it, just because it will just muddle things up in my opinion, and it won't look as good then. Oh, you are a little too far away from water apparently. Ah! And okay, so now I still need more trees. Gotcha. I think the apple trees are looking similar enough for them to be added to this enclosure still. There we go. 2 big apple trees and a couple more small apple trees. I think I'm just going to remove this one bush over there before I start adding water all the way back there. I think I would rather not have a bush back there. Come on, don't be difficult. And don't tell me that this one bush was the bush to your happiness. Okay, yeah, it's alright. Privacy! This time around I will not make the mistake of not just giving you extra privacy tiles as well. So, I am just going to give you a couple of tall grass spaces right around this open area, even though that's kind of where visitors will need to see you. Then add a little bit of tall grass on our small little island. And more tall grass around here, yeah. Just a couple of patches of tall grass to round things out. You know. We are all in the know around here. So, a beautiful enclosure for a very difficult, naughty little dinosaur. There we go. If he's not happy now, then I don't know what to do for him. Sorry, but this is the perfect enclosure. So, and let's open the park up for business. Also, we do need to go for a Stegosaurus expedition because he is a herd dinosaur. So I do need at least 1 or 2 more Stegosauruses. But I really like how this enclosure came together. It's a beautiful enclosure. Good, and I should probably drag a scientist over here, shouldn't I? Where is a scientist? Where is a scientist if you really need one? There we go. Scientists do the science things. Good. Now that we've started on and got all of these things done, time for a couple of more decorations. Let's start out with the decorations a little sooner this time around, just because I want for things to be pretty. What do we have? Oh, another thing though. Yes, boxed hedges, for example, or boxed boxed wildflowers. Why not? Why not? Is there something like a statue, maybe, that we could use to fill in here at the very start? Jesus Christ, the arch does cost a lot of money. It would look cool as fuck, but it also costs a lot of money. I think an info sign is also quite nice here. Yes, it is. And then other than the info sign... Oh! There we go. I don't think we've earned any money today, so let's just move on. We should get a delivery of plants, right? Pretty sure we're going to get some plants. Come on! Come on! Look at our one dinosaur! The one exhibit we have so far! A singular dinosaur! You expected more dinosaurs in the dinosaur zoo? Well, we all have to start somewhere, and this one dinosaur is where we are going to start with. What? You don't see the dinosaur? That might be because he's submerged. What do you mean Stegosauruses cannot breathe underwater? Are you the zookeeper or are we? I'm pretty sure if anyone knows what's good for a Stegosaurus, then it will be us. Who knows? Not you. Ah, yes, so I think I should probably put up a donation box over there. So, buildings. You know what? Benches. Let's put on a couple of benches around there. Like one bench here. That's fine. Oh, and the expedition has arrived at the portal room. Nice. So let's add one garbage bin. Because this will probably be a problem if we don't add those soon enough. And the donation bin as well. There we go. Okay, okay. And now to decorations. Fill in these blank spaces in between the benches. Why is... Oh goddammit, did I fuck up one of the benches? Apparently I did fuck up one of the benches. Ay. Come on now. Out of there. I mean, I do have enough benches anyway, so this will still be fine. This will still be fine. Oh, and looks like our scientists have actually found something. And a 1. And a 2. Oh, and I kind of screwed it up there. Take another couple of looks with these bad boys. Okay, so I need to dig all of you out. There we go, there we go. That's better. The first ones are quite easy to dig up. I do wonder how the later ones might be, because it definitely feels like a system that could be challenging later on, but right now we just have way too much utility for there to be any challenge when it comes to the actual digging part of it. Granted, there doesn't have to be a challenge with every part of the game, but it feels like something where they want to have a challenge, otherwise they wouldn't give us a system like this in the first place. So, let's open yet another portal. And let's go for some eggs, shall we? So, can we build the dinosaur eggs? Okay, I do have more than enough Stegosaurus skulls already. So, let's get... Oh wait, no, I cannot afford those imperfect gems. Alright, fair enough. Well, then you better earn us some money, one Stegosaurus, or otherwise you are never going to get any family. I'm sorry about it, but that's just the way it works in the world. So... Ooh, the potted plant. Maybe. Boxed wildflowers. Guess it would be too close to the truck over there. I guess light would be another good thing to invest in. Wooden posts. Or street lights. I guess a couple of street lights along the middle road. Or do we even want them to be on the road? Or would I rather have them be on the side of the road? No, let's put them on the road. I think if we're having a free tiles white road, we might as well use it like this. There we go. Okay, so our street lights are leading up to the exhibit. That's nice. What other kind of decorations could we do? Pineapple house. Ah yes, that's probably a SpongeBob reference. Increases the decoration wonder of your guests. No SpongeBob reference hidden there, but let's be honest, it is a SpongeBob reference. You know it, and I know it. We all know it. And I don't even watch SpongeBob to know it. How is our one Stegosaurus doing? Okay, he's recharging his privacy right there. Yes, that's good, that's good. Probably the guests are not all that happy because they can't see our one dinosaur exhibit. But the one dinosaur exhibit is happy. Which should probably save us a lot of repairs in terms of damages of this bloody fence. The scientists are doing science things. What do we have here? What is your blow with messing around with sound labs, time for... Oh yeah, the hot dog stuff. I mean, we do have a hot dog stand already, so that's not really a problem. I should probably build a couple of toilets. Where do I want the toilets to be would be the one big question though. And I think I want the employee building. I'm going to put that down over here somewhere next to the science lab. I think that... Oh, you know what? Down this corner. I think that's a good idea. It will kind of force the guests to leave the entrance area, which is not necessarily a bad thing, just because it will allow for a more fluid traffic, I would say. Because otherwise we're just going to end up in a situation where all of the guests are getting bunched up at the very start here. So instead, let's build the exhibits a little further down the line. Where's the Stegosaurus right now? I can't see it. Probably the guests can't see him either. Oh, we didn't give him a name yet, did we? Stegosaurus, where are you? You still need to be named. Oh, I think I saw him. Wait, no, that's our ranger. I mean, I guess we could give him a name as well. But for now, right now, I'm interested in the Stegosaurus. Little dino. You can't... Ah, there you are. You can't hide from me forever. Yay! So, what kind of name are we going to give you? Let's go with... Are we going to go for a theme with these animals? Let's go with Monster Hunter names. I mean, there's not really a Stegosaurus monster, and if we're going to name them after Monster Hunter monsters, we can basically go for whatever. Let's call you... God damn it, what's it called again? Duramboros. That seems to be a fitting name. Duramboros. There we go. Alright, alright. People are paying a lot of money to see it as one dinosaur. Why are you attacking this, you bloody stupid dinosaur? Really? The privacy is still a problem for you? God fucking damn it, I hate these Stegosauruses. Let's skip the summary. Oh no, you know what? It's the first summary of the new park, so let's not skip it. Let's actually take a look at it. Yes, 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 you need to be a herd dinosaur. I'm working on that, alright? You make me some money and I will make a herd for you, okay? Do we have a deal there, Stegosaurus? So, we do have another one. We do have another one. Let's have yet some fun with yet another one. So, and one, and two, and 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure there's something else down there. Yeah. And a 1, and a 2. Okay, we pretty much used... Oh wait, no. We did not use all of them. In fact, we barely scratched your potential. Did I upgrade you, or why can you dig so often right now? Apparently you're a master digger now. I mean, I'm not complaining. Certainly not. I will just assume that you are done now. There we go. Yeah, there's nothing else here anymore. Okay, so the rest of you can start looking for a Triceratops fossil in the meantime. And we are going to build more Stegosauruses. Genetically engineer them. And the only thing that I need for that is a couple of imperfect gems. Let's create a herd. Is it a herd or a flock with a dinosaur? Flocks, that kind of sounds weird, but they are closely related to birds, so maybe flock would actually be scientifically accurate. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I couldn't afford any more anyway. Great, great, great. There we go. It's all the dinosaurs I wanted for now. I mean, that's not true. It's definitely not all the dinosaurs that I wanted, but all the dinosaurs that I can afford for now. Ooh, got some extra hearts. 3 leaves. Okay, I guess that's the food inventory as well. Turn out those apple trees were really rubber trees. Sell balloons! Do I have a balloon shop? Yes, I do. But not all that many people will go over there unless I could give them an incentive to go over there. Oh well, we'll work it out. We will work this out after all. So, I still need an employee lounge. I still need more decorations. So right now, I'm still not too fond of our park looks. But it should be pretty easy to change. Like, it doesn't need to be full of decorations as well. I just want some decorations. Probably need to unlock more of them though. Let's take a look here. Where can we get more decorations? Yeah, these are more decorations. So let's get these things out of the way. There we go. Boxed laurels. I think those are new now. I kind of dislike that this has a 2 spaces range. Guess we can still do it like this. Ah, I should have flipped it around now that I think about it. God dang it. And then just fill it out. There we go. And one more set of boxed laurels over. God damn it, I misclicked. And okay, remove the later one. And then we basically have a good set of boxed laurels going on. Okay, so this looks way better now. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to remove. This is not what I want to remove. There we go. Oops, got more science. Okay, okay, our park is coming along nicely, I would say. Even though we have just one exhibit right now. But I guess we can work on the second exhibit now. And, ooh, there's a lot of stuff up there. Okay, okay, so... Let's see, there we go, there we go. Even more shit down here and there. So, there we can see. There are a lot of stuff around here. After all seeing this many on a single patch, am I usually just not noticing because I'm usually digging them up one at a time and not all at once like this time around? Maybe that's the case. But whatever it is, ooh, we have a lot of hearts already. So I could probably check out what kind of fossils we could unlock next. I think that's probably not the worst idea I ever had. Probably. Yes, I know I'm saying probably a lot. Now shut up. Ah, Leopleurodon. 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 Yes. I am sure I want the Leopleurodon. We do need imperfect gems for those. We can buy imperfect gems. That is fine. And hey, the Stegosaurus are going to hatch. Please tell me that I built the enclosure big enough for them. I'm going to be very upset if I do need to increase the size of this enclosure again. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay. And nope, you don't. Ah, exhibit is too small. Again, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Ah, what is it with the Stegosaurus? It's always causing trouble for me. Alright. Fair enough, so let's increase the size of this exhibit. I guess I should make it wider. It would probably be better for me in the long run. Even though it will be a little more annoying. So, more short wall. Like this, and then concrete fence. Oh, I can't afford it anymore. Okay, for one night you'll have to live with an enclosure that's apparently too small for you. Even though you're all just little babies, nothing more. I still do like the idea of that one small island that we generated back there. Even though the water physics are quite wonky, because for some reason water rises above the rest of itself over there. Okay, I still need more money for the Triceratops exhibit as well. Are you recharging there? Yeah, you are recharging there. I mean, they are at least utilizing the grass patches when they want their privacy back. I should probably give them a second feeder as well. Oh, not that I can afford it. Yeah, skip the summary, please. I think we know that we are doing fine overall, even though it is a little slow at the very start. I mean, isn't it always? We could just speed it up, of course, but right now, if we don't speed it up, it allows us to just do things in a real time instead of having to speed it up and then pause it again. Speed it up and pause it again. Why is... Ah, there we go. Second, I was wondering why it did not show these things to me. New exhibit? I don't think so. I do not think that this is a new exhibit, and you will understand why I don't think that game. There we go. And deconstruction of walls. There we go. So, are you happy again? Are you happy now? No, you want more rocks. Alright, let's give you more rocks. Let's give you a couple more rocks. Something like... Can I put rocks on top of rocks? No, that's not possible. Okay, and you need more bushes as well. If I put down more bushes over there, they are probably just going to dry out, aren't they? No, that's still alright. And that's enough bushes already, so you just want more trees. A large oak tree. Down in that corner, yes. Everything looks good. I mean, good might say a little too much, but I think we can salvage this. A couple more trees down here, and one more patch of Heidi grass. Where's my Heidi grass? There we go. Yeah. Now we're looking good again. That's way better. Oh, come on. Really? You three? You are too far away from the water. Alright, instead of adding one new pond, I'm just going to, yeah, increase the size of this pond ever so slightly. You know what? Let's make it flow around these rocks a little. Well, it's not as much of a symmetrical pond anymore, but it does look nice. Honestly, I do really like this enclosure still. Alright, so now that this enclosure is finally done, are we going to move on to the next enclosure? Or, oh, and we can dig here. I don't remember what we're digging for right now, but it will be something useful, I presume. And that's another one, and another one bites the dust. And another one falls, another one falls, another one bites the dust. Oh, no tool uses left, alright. I'm actually going through my tools a little too willy-nilly right now. Then again, I do have 20 use of my own dig tool, so that should be fine, right? Eh, maybe not. So, that's that. And we are done. There's pretty much nothing else to cover anymore. Okay, so now, my dear friends, you can search for these guys and open the portal. There we go. I know, we have not yet even finished the other one. But listen to me. We will do so in due time. Okay, so I think the next enclosure should be somewhere around here. And since it is going to be the aquatic themed one, I would love to use the bridge decoration. Because come on, it's a wooden bridge. How do you expect me not to use the wooden bridge when I'm given the wooden bridge? Question is, do I want to go in this direction or the other one? Not maybe I would rather have you go over there. Plus the aquatic stuff later on. For now we're good there. I don't think that I want to do that one next. But let's have the bridge as a reminder. Even though that's kind of an expensive reminder. Oh, you alright, honey? Okay, I'll take her silently, yes. So, you are sleeping down there. Okay, they seem to be doing alright now that they have a little bit of a couple of hiding spots in the enclosure. And we do have a letter there. Oh, the rest of them don't have names yet, don't they? Sell cotton candy. Well. What do we have here? Ida. Well, and they can't all have fitting names, but let's call them after blunt damage monsters. So, Uragan. Then you can... Wait, you are Duramboros already, but we can have Radogan. Radogan had 1 or 2 A's. I think it was 2. And it leaves us with 1 dinosaur that still needs a name in there somewhere. No idea where it is. Is it this one? No, that's just the Duramboros again. They are good at hiding. And hey, Hopper. I can't even see you, but apparently you're in there, so let's rename you as well. I don't really want to name you Brachydios, even though that is kind of a blunt monster. We do have a couple of tail spikes. Is there any monster with really tail spikes? Stegosaurus? No. What should I call you? I'm pretty sure there will be a great monster name for these, but I can't think of it right now. So I think I'm just going to call you... oh god damn it, I can't even think of that name anymore. The one everybody loved in the world? Definitely not Lavasioth. Uragan, Duramboros... Dodogama, there we go. Dodogama. God, it's been too long since I hunted Dodogama. Although, since I recently restarted World, who knows? It might happen sooner than we all expect. Yes, Dodogama is a high rank monster, so we do have, still have a little bit of a way to there left, but I'm looking forward to getting through it. I hope you guys are looking forward to our adventures in Monster Hunter World as well, because I, for one, am having a blast with Monster Hunter World right now. Like, Jesus Christ. I expected to have fun with the game, but I didn't expect to have as much fun as I'm having right now. There we go. What do we have there? Ah yeah, another one. And another one falls, another one falls, another one bites the dust. Oh, so the rest of you we can... Oh! Park is closing! Oh no! So that should be everything, right? Yeah. Nothing else left. So I don't think I need another portal for now. And it's Friday! A Friday on a spring day. How lovely, isn't it? Good. I should probably up my daily order of food. So let's pause this really quick. Because I do have a couple more dinosaurs now. I don't know how much food exactly these will need, but let's just increase it just to be sure. Good. So the dinosaurs are just roaming around. Oh wait, it's still paused. Now they are just roaming around. Okay, that's good. This bridge is just going to be in the middle of nowhere for now. Oh, alright, I still wanted to build some outhouses. There we go. Let's plop one down right next to the entrance, just because. That's probably where we could need one. And have another one next to the food stalls. That's probably also a good position for an outhouse to be in. Oh. Weird that we can't do 2 by 2, but I guess 1 by 1 is fine as well. Cool, new people are arriving. Oh my god, I only just noticed. Why is the parking lot... Okay, for a second I wanted to say, why is the parking lot bigger than my park, but I do have a lot of playing room there. I do still have a lot of playing room in the park. Okay, honestly I'm a lot happier with how this looks now, because this is a very nice exhibit. And I do have some money to burn, so why not build the Triceratops exhibit now, shall we? I think we shall. I mean, I guess... Ah yes, science for upgrades. Yes, we do know that. We do know that. Let's take a look at how much the Triceratops eggs are gonna cost us. I guess I will only be able to create 2 of them, and I will need to get those gems for them. Wait, no, that's the Leuropolarodon. I mean, I guess it does not matter which of them I'm going to create first, right? So I guess it is the Leuropolarodon we are going for after all. So let's build what we can for it today. Don't think that we can do too much more. I think I increased or decreased them with some button presses last time around, but... Okay, there we go. And I kind of want to... Yeah, let's go for a more rural area on the other side. There we go. That will lead over here. Use a couple of paths over. Oh, goddammit, that's awkward. But not unfixable. And I want to have a little bit of a moat over there, just for decoration's sake. Let's see, deep water, yes. Yes, beautiful. I mean, not yet beautiful, but it will be beautiful in a moment. Ah, yes. Don't we all want to have a moat in our life? You don't? Are you weird or something? So I can't really make it go anywhere meaningful, but that won't stop me from at least having a moat. And around this moat we can definitely place down a couple of very fitting decorations, like for example this robot. Wait, can I put it... What happens if I put it in a row? Oh, it's actually going to float on the water. That's beautiful. I like that. And a sunken ship, army lad. And the question is, do I want to have the sunken ship actually in the water? Yeah, let's have it over there so that the guests can actually see it. Nice. Okay, so this is the sunken ship. And for those kids out there, the kids these days, let's put a pineapple in that water as well. The kids will get it, don't you worry, the kids will get it. So, I think that's all the decorations. Oh, a water playground. Jesus Christ, you're expensive. It will probably be a worthwhile investment. I think I want the water playground over there somewhere then. Once I can afford it. But for the time being, let's actually think about things that we can afford, those being our actual water exhibit, since we do have the eggs already. We do have the Leuropolarodon eggs. What's this? Ah, a science bubble, of course. Science delivered in a tasty little bubble. So right now we are turning a profit, so that's already good. That's already pretty good. You're doing a great job, keep it up. Thank you, I will. I could probably just increase the size of that road for now, just so more people can actually take a look at our beloved little Stegosaurus right now. So that's as much road as we can afford right now, I think. Sadly enough, we are kind of broke right now. But we'll be getting there, we will be getting there again. Ah yes, look at them. Look at the people studying our dinosaurs. Look at their dead eyes. They are fascinated with wonder for the first time ever since they became adults. Look at how the emptiness in their souls gets filled for just a couple of seconds before they remind themselves that they hate to go back to work tomorrow to a job that they hate. But for this one short second, this one brief moment, they feel something that resembles the happiness that they were able to feel as a child. Isn't it beautiful? So, what do we have there? I really like the water decorations there. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to put another ship down there. But for now I do need my revenue stream for tomorrow. And I think I'm just going to speed it up because until we have the money, there is not much we can do anymore right now. So. Oh, I accidentally knocked this one down. Okay. I think I should probably give myself a little bit more of a wide berth whenever I play these types of games anyway, just so I can fill in empty slots with decorations and stuff like that later on. I still need the employee lounge. So the question is, am I going to get the employee lounge first or am I going to build my next exhibit first? I think I would rather have my next exhibit first. Because a level with me here, the more exhibits I have, the sooner I will probably be able to afford the other stuff. So let's see. I don't want you to go all the way to this, so... I want you to go all the way up to the wall. You know what, yeah, we're going to find another place for the water park for the kids. How do we reach these kids? There we go. Alright, so the new area is created. Let's get rid of everything in it. Oh, there we go. Then let's plop down those eggs and see what happens, I guess. Oh, also let's not forget about the door this time around. Last time I forgot the door, I think. Not ideal, definitely not ideal. But hey, we made it work, didn't we? I think we did. And there's the water door. Alright, so where are my eggs? Employees are back at home, pay 500 bucks within a single day. You know what, I think we can take this one as an opportunity to hire more people. So let's hire one more. One more janitor and one more veterinarian. Nothing more for the time being. I think that should be enough for now. Alright, so now to the actual exhibit. Let's bring in these eggs. Oh. So those will hatch in a little while. They eat meat, so let's put in an order of meat. 8 orders of fresh meat and a couple of insects, medium cut and large cut should do the trick. Because I am definitely over ordering on plants right now, so let's tune down these orders for the time being. To save on some money. Good. Then, you want ocean tiles? We can give you ocean tiles. We definitely can give you ocean tiles. Of course you want ocean tiles. Why wouldn't you want ocean tiles? Okay, so now that it is the beach, Your biome has to be fertile. I don't even know what that means. Depth. You need depth for a fertile biome. Alright, I see. So you need to have deep areas. Interesting. And there we go. Let's see how big do you need it to begin? I think this is not going to be big enough, is it? Okay, you know what? Let's pause this for 1 second. Deconstruct the wall over there. And then just increase the size until we hit this thing. I think that's the only way to go about this, really. So what am I looking for right now again? Ah, yeah. Couple of fences over there. Will we be big enough if we're going at it like this? Oh, apparently. Oh, you can. Interesting. You can actually use the wall like this. I did not know that, but under these circumstances, I might just free up a couple more spaces there. Because it will increase the entire area of this quite significantly, adding 1 extra row. And so that's fully enclosed, right? Looks fully enclosed to me. All right, so now I can make the timer do the magic again. So next things next, we do need to refill the ocean biomes. Oh. Can't afford all of this? Okay. Does not look like we can afford all of it for now. But we can afford enough to turn it into a beach. Alright, now. You wanted a poetic thing. Poetic? I don't know how to pronounce that word. And for the poetic thing, you need to be deeper. So, let's add the deep water tool. And add the deep water. A couple of tiles right over there. Okay, you actually need a lot of deep water, apparently. So, let's see. Maybe connect you with the two of them with a shallow canal or something like that. I think that might be an interesting idea. Like, if we're doing it like this. And there we go. Don't know if that will work for the animals, but it does look interesting at least. I have this little bit of a shallow canal. Good, then more deep water tools, because we are still not within vertical range or whatever it is called. There we go. Jesus Christ, so you basically have to put the entire thing underwater for them. I mean, it does make sense. We are talking about an aquatic species here. Yeah, I'm just going to dip all of this then. Okay, we are fertig now. I guess if we add a couple more regular sized ponds as well, it won't hurt. Just for the hell of it, just because it will look funny. There we go, there we go. Okay, so basically all of this right now is a beach. Is a giant, well, is it really a beach? There we go. I don't know what I would have to do to turn this into a lagoon. Ah, it's a temperature. It's not about these extra pools, it's about the temperature then. Alright, gotcha. Okay, but that does not change the fact that I need to add some terrain there. So, you will want terrain, you will want trees. I think the giant kelp will look a lot better now, but first things first, let's hatch the two of you. Hello! Ooh, you're cute. Okay, I do need feeders for you. I do need a couple of feeders for you, so... And a ring feeder. Where can I put... Oh, I don't have any cash right now. Okay, as soon as I have money, you can get your food. How about that, huh? How does that sound? You might be quite unhappy right now, but you know what? You'll feel a lot better once we give you a name. Let's name you after the best underwater monster, Theodois. I mean, he has at least the best music. And after the most famous one, Lagia Cruz. There we go, there we go. Okay, so can we skip ahead to the next day? Because I kind of have a lot of stuff to build there. And they might be starving right now, just saying. Maybe I shouldn't have hatched them shut yet. I didn't really pay attention to the money, I am sorry. But this aquarium will be quite nice once it's finished. Just you wait, just you wait. But okay, now we finally know how it looks for the actual underwater ones. Because I wasn't sure about the turtles before. It was like, wait, that's it? Why do they want stuff like that? But no, no, we can work with this from here on out. Oh, okay, you are lashing out already, which is understandable because I'm not feeding you right now, but it will change in a couple of minutes. So just wait one more moment. Yeah. Please repair these things. Won't take long until they can get some food. Right now they are very unhappy. Park is closing in 14 seconds. Wait for 14 more seconds and we will be Gucci. Okay, they are asleep, so that's great. I think basically, as long as you pay enough attention to the enclosure at the very start, you will not have to pay any more attention to the enclosure at all, just because, let's be honest, it will pretty much be taken care of from there on out. So let's put the ring feeder up here, just hope that they can reach it while it's over there. And then they can fill it. And you guys, you just want... Oh god, okay, so you are not big enough as an exhibit. It's a little bit of a problem, because I don't have that much extra space anymore. Maybe like this. Maybe if we do it like this. I think that might open up some more room. So let's see. Okay, now you just want more ocean tiles, but I think the actual size of the exhibit should be fine now. Good, ocean tiles then it is then. Can I get rid of that road, please? Alright. Needs more rocks. Okay, from here... Okay, I know how to work from here on out. Ah, we do know how to work this from here on out. So, rocks. Where are my rocks? Where are my oceanic rocks? Ah, the lava rocks. I think I actually want to work with a lot of lava rocks under the sea again. Under the sea, under the sea. Under the sea, under the sea. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. You can actually sculpt a quite nice 3D environment like that. That's pretty nice. So, do you want even more rocks? Okay, now you want bushes. What are underwater bushes? Blue coral. Yes. Or maybe... Let's put some tube coral. I think that looks better. Wait, am I out of money again? Oh, no, not just yet. Not yet. Might be pretty soon, but for now we're still Gucci. So I think I want to stick for the coral to stick close The reef. Okay, and some bulbous corals as well. Yeah. Let's just try. You are quite tall, I do have to say. You're sticking out of the water, which is semi-weird, but I think there would be weirder things in the world. So, and we would technically be done, but I think I want a little more coral over there. And a single, or, well, 1 or 2 units of blue corals up in here. Well, I guess this is more of a red coral now. Good, and then you need trees. Well, 3. Oh, they're still attacking shit here. Oh well, guess you can't make them happy after all. Sea flowers, ooh. Ooh, I really like those. Okay, I think a single sea flower is fine. And then oarweed. The oarweed. You know what? No, let's go for the... I don't know. I don't like that the giant kelp is this tall. I mean, yes, it is called giant kelp, but I don't know. Can we maybe even... Let's see if we can make this even deeper. Oh god. What did I do? Ah, okay, it does work. So we can go even deeper. So maybe if we just make one grotto over there, we can put the giant kelp down so it does not really stick out as much anymore. I think that would actually look good then. Oh, where's my giant kelp? There we go. Nope, it's still too tall. It's still way too tall. How deep would I have to go? Can I go even deeper? We have to go even deeper, Morty. And the answer is this as deep as we get? Please, water, calm down there. It's not as serious as you might want. Okay, nope, I think we've hit rock bottom, so that's as deep as it goes. So the kelp is going to stick out of the water at least a little at all times. You know what, we still have this grotto there, so I kind of want to kelp it up. A little bit of a kelp forest there. Not too fond of how much it sticks out of the water, but oh well. Oh, and visibility is a problem for you right now, but that's something that I wanted to take care of anyway. Terrain, private tile for the oceans, there we go. So, I don't quite know how private tiles for the oceans work, but let's give you some. And let's plant a couple of those around the beach area as well. Okay, so I think... No, do they go hide? We'll see. Ooh. Yeah, that's way prettier than my last attempt at an aquarium. So you do... Oh! Okay, there's one rock over there that I still need to get out. I should probably... Now that I've increased the size of this terrarium, though... Well, aquarium, I kind of want to do this. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Otherwise, what's even the point of this if I can't have them swim all the way up to the glass fence? I mean, they might want to come out occasionally. Well, and they might want to attack the glass fence occasionally, but I guess that's just how they are. What the fuck happened over there? Is it because there is a big pineapple over there? I think I might have to remove the big pineapple over there, because it does make things slightly awkward. And then I will, just in case, go over the fence again, because this fence is kind of awkward now. Oh my god, it's even awkwarder now. Okay. Pause. Let's destroy this fence and redo this fence, because right now this is just awkward. Why? Wait, it's paused right now, isn't it? It has to be paused right now, yeah. It just looks weird like that over here, I guess. Maybe I should raise the terrain. Maybe that will help. Elevate here. No? Maybe? It's not really doing anything. Okay, I should stop before I fuck it up even more. Right now it looks okay and nothing is escaping right now. Have two of you been trapped? I don't know why it went like, no, dinosaurs on the loose, because let's be honest, they haven't been on the loose. I was paused. Also, what's your problem over there? What are you warning me about? This scenery item is... Wait, are you a scenery item? How are you in the wrong biome? Required tile ocean. Are you standing on the one tile that's not ocean biome in here? Is that what's going on? Okay. Whatever it was, it is fixed now. Yeah, now that I look at it... Ah, right, I did enlarge it. So, a couple of these ain't ocean tiles. There we go. There we go. Alright, so finally this seems to be working. Finally. Kind of want to put one more rock on these things though. Those little pillars. Oh! Lava rock, peridot, yeah. Let's just put one peridot on top of this one. And that's fine then. Alright, alright. Oh, I just noticed that the terrain does not really stick together all that well around the glass windows, so just replace these with sand. Oh, that's too much sand. That was ever so slightly too much sand. There we go. Alright, alright. And... I want you to be able to go... You know what? You can go up to this point. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, that's as close. That's as much visibility as I can offer you around the aquarium. And I'm just going to ignore this corner for you. I'm deciding to ignore this little corner here. Okay, but I think we can still do with a couple of decorations and small buildings around here. Like, for example, a donation box would be nice. And I think since we are on an island, we might want to put down a toilet somewhere around here. Everything alright? Everything alright?
Yeah, I'm just killing bugs.
Ah, are they entering again? Fair enough, fair enough. It is about that time of day again. Yeah, I'm probably going... Don't worry, don't worry. I am going to wrap it up pretty soon anyway. There we go. So, a couple more decorations. What do we want there? I would rather have something with a dark box around this area. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty decent. So, I still need a donation box. And probably a trash can, because otherwise everything will be full of trash. Are they Why are they attacking there again? Like seriously, aren't you happy? Didn't I do everything to make you happy? Happiness, 71%. Isn't that pretty good? They want meat, you have meat. Take down humans or take down dinos. Damn. Scariness 122, aggression 356. Alright, alright. Enrichment. Oh, enrichment's the problem, alright. Okay, I don't have enrichment stuff right now. Okay, but if enrichment is the problem, let's see. Smart water. No. Where can I get enrichment stuff? Are there different trees here? Cool glasses, twirlies, that's an item. Sous chef, we already did this one. Where can I get enrichment items? None of these seem like enrichment items, and I need them, otherwise my dino's gonna wreck everything. Fancy garbage bins. Why are enrichment items nowhere? Oh god, nowhere to be found here. Like, shouldn't that be one of the core items, Mr. Manager? Fedora, Sugar King, French fry stand. I really don't know where, how and where to find enrichment stuff right now. That might be a little bit of a problem. Fun pack. No. That's fun for people that are not the dinosaurs. Horticulture master. Nope, that's just decorative plants. Nice pack, dinosaur art, dome, Admiral Planet. Okay, I'm a little lost. Because right now, employee learn pack. Right now, nothing here helps when it comes to the enrichment stuff. Other options to unlock these things maybe. Let's see, can I just click on them and see where I could get them? Okay, these are enrichment for, I guess, herbivores. Wait, no, those are shelters. I do need toys. A toy ball. Back scratcher, toy stick ball, a rubber toy, litter box. Cardboard dinosaur. Let's see, can you show me where it is, perhaps? Where I can unlock this? Useful. Oh, maybe I can get it around here. So there's not just a science tree. Alright. Shed shelter, toy peacock. Hey, toy for dinosaurs. There we go. That's enrichment. And what do we have? Toy for dino best friend. Improves enrichment. Alright. And a meat level snack. Toy tire. I think that's probably going to be the best one for us right now. Okay, so there are other kinds of things like these as well. Toy cardboard box and toy tire. Can I afford this? Yes, I can. Let's put this toy tire up here. And hopefully it will help with the enrichment. Are you going to come out of the water for that? Okay, so you are actually happy about the toy tire. And I'm going to put the cardboard box. Why isn't a cardboard box that expensive? Usually the $500 are for the electronic items within the cardboard box, not the cardboard box itself, game. What kind of cardboard are you trying to tell me here? Is this gold-plated cardboard? Yeah! Oh well. Whatever it is, we are working on enrichment items and we have found a couple of things that are useful for those. Honestly, it's a pretty nice aquarium we have there. Maybe I should revisit Planet 2 as well at some point. But for now I wanted to go for Parkasaurus just because it has the DLC. I don't think this game will be a regular returner on this channel, but it's a cute game, it's a cute game. For all of you that want a light zoo management game, I can really recommend this. But I think for now we are going to wrap it up. Can I? There we go, it is saved. Hey, and we finished this one. But for now I think we are going to wrap it up. I think we're going to wrap it up around here. So, thank you all for joining me. As always, I hope you had a lovely time here. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know with which game yet, but we'll see, we'll see. It will probably be more Cult of the Lamb or Monster Hunter World, one of the two. I think I think I don't really want to set in stone yet which of these is going to be. But it will be one of the two. It will be one of the two. Unless something else strikes my fancy. But you know the drill by now. A lot of things are decided very spontaneous here. Because if I don't really want to play a game on any given day, then you will probably not want to watch me stream any game on any given day. Because whenever a streamer plays a game that he's not really enjoying at the maximum right at any given moment, then it's probably not going to be a very enjoyable stream because, yeah, it's just going to be boring to watch. But for the time being, we had fun with Parkasaurus, and we will be back tomorrow with either more Cult of the Lamb or Monster Hunter World. Until then, bye! Have a nice rest of your evening.